Hey there, what's going on? I love you, Trav here, and I want to have a discussion about the future of Twitter from human behavior, business trends, social media trends, political trends. Where's Twitter going to be? I'm interested in this stuff, and this is prediction, this is predictive, there's going to be some descriptive, there's not going to be any prescriptive of how I think things should be. And I don't know everything. If you are an expert or you have some insight that I've missed, I would love to hear it. But a little background on Twitter. Twitter, what day is it? 2016, May. It is at, the stock price is at like a 5-year low. And the statistics, supposedly, the number of tweets per day is down from 600 million to 300 million or something like that, cut in half since 2014 to 2016. Twitter has peaked, is what the evidence says. And I've been reading, I don't have the book with me, but I've been reading the book Hatching Twitter by Nick Belton about the story. It really does not have an inspiring founding story. Jack Dorsey, Ev Larson, is that his name? Noah. These guys don't really impress me. There's so much arguing, bickering, and power plays. It's not as much like Mark Zuckerberg, who's really trying to change things. Maybe my interpretation of that is twisted. Okay, speculation. Planes coming over. So we know that Twitter activity is, helicopter. What's going on? All right. We know that Twitter activity is down, and here is a description of why it may be down and where that attention is moving and will move and what the remaining attention on Twitter will be. So, Gamergate is a thing that happened in 2015 where fucking mobs of people were fucking with each other badly. That's basically the very short description of it. And there's been so many social media mobbings, and most of them happen on Twitter. Justine Sacco, the AIDS tweet girl, and so on and so forth. Obviously, I've experienced that, and I know that there's this kind of apprehension, this kind of fear of being public on social media. People are scared to post. People are scared to post on Twitter. If you're afraid to post, posting gets cut in half, and it moves somewhere private like Snapchat. The decline of Twitter has coincided with the rise of Snapchat, which is what, the number 2 or number 3 social media now? Number 3, right? People aren't afraid to post on Snapchat because there's no mobbings on Snapchat. It's not really possible. It can happen by taking stuff out of Snapchat, posting it around other parts in the internet and having it come back there. But stuff like that doesn't happen there. So people are uncomfortable about sharing personal stuff because of the mobbings that there's so much of it. It's pretty crazy, right? It's hard to miss. So what's left on Twitter is news stories. So that's really what I see the future of Twitter being. It's going to remain as news consumption. If I want to know what's going on in sports, if I want to know what's going on in politics, if I want to know what's going on in gaming, whatever, I'll poke in Twitter, look at it. I'm really on there I've got a robot that posts links, but I don't even post links to these videos because I'm scared, right? I totally understand. So that is my prediction from the trends. People are moving towards private venues on social media, and if Twitter is stock creators more and more, maybe it doesn't exist. If people are only consuming news, maybe there is not enough money on there. But it's a lot more nuanced than I've made it. Obviously, there's a lot more going on than you can say in a 4-minute and 30-second video. So what do you think? What do you see the future of Twitter being? What have I missed? Are you on Twitter? If you're into social media, I don't recommend investing any time there compared to, if you had to choose, I would say Snapchat, Facebook groups, YouTube. Really YouTube 1, Snapchat 2, and Facebook groups are only really necessary if you're building communities. And you know, I heard Google Plus is taking off for that in certain other parts of the world, possibly because Facebook is known to censor, and I don't know that Google is known for that just yet. Anyways, that's a totally different discussion. What do you see happening with Twitter? Leave me a comment below. Let's talk about it. Peace.